Hey guys, Ryan here in SB's kitchen, not the gym. And when looking for some content for this week, I would not be able to come up with anything quickly enough for tomorrow's video. So when in doubt, turn the camera on and start talking. And we'll talk a little bit about what's going on this week in the sport of arm wrestling. The World Arm Wrestling League has finally announced some of the schedule for the upcoming season. And of course, we have the event on April the 18th in Pittsburgh. And it's going to pit Devin Laird versus Todd Hutchings in the main event. I think that match is going to be an exciting match. It's definitely a contrast of styles. And I think that all things should favor Devin, but we're dealing with a situation here where Todd is more compact and explosive to the side, and I think it's going to be an exciting match. But what I do notice about some of the WAL roster is they're basically staying the same. They haven't really brought anyone new in for the Supermatch Showdown series, so they're going to be running out of people here pretty soon by the looks of it. But they're not really expanding their horizons. They are putting together a few dream matches that people do want to see. However, there are so many other people out there, and the WAL is just not calling. So are they giving up on bringing more people in? Or are they just trying to work with the guys that are under contract? I don't know. I know I will tune in and I will watch this card. It's pretty much stacked from top to bottom. But hoping to see more different things out of the World Arm Wrestling League going forward. Now, pound for pound arm wrestling, Ryan Bowen was announced that he's going to be doing the Arm Fights Unleashed series. Now, this is, of course, a continuation, but he's kind of leaked a little bit of the way it's going to work with regional champions and all getting together and going for one belt at the end. It sounds very exciting, and it sounds like it's going to be a great promotion to be involved with. Ryan and I have talked a little bit, and I hope that I can stay on the radar for that when it comes to the Americas particular championship, and hoping to do some stuff with them in the future. WAF is still up to their stuff. So the World Arm Wrestling Federation, just to recap, they started to ban referees for participating in non-WAF sanctioned events. Now they have taken the World Championships away from Poland and given them to Romania, presumably. And they have also now started to ban athletes. And it seems, I made this comment online, that WAF is trying to make a power and control move, as I said before, but it's not going to work. These guys are basically sabotaging the World Arm Wrestling Federation to the point where one of two things will happen. A bunch of people that are currently involved will leave the World Arm Wrestling Federation and start a new World Arm Wrestling Federation, much like we saw in 1998, or WAF will fold in place of the other organizations that will, instead of strictly running a professional event, they will put in an amateur series, and that's what will happen with them. I always liked the fact that I had the option to go to WAF and compete at the most level playing field that I possibly could. However, it looks like the future is not bright for the World Arm Wrestling Federation, and there's a lot of infighting and too many egos at the table, and they're not letting their opinion go. And the people in power are being very selfish in not doing what's right for the arm wrestlers. I was hoping that they would grow up a little bit and actually try to sit down and come up with solutions to this, but it makes absolutely no sense that the any organization affiliated with the URPA, United Ratings of Professional Arm Wrestling, would have anything to do with WAF or cause a rift between what is considered amateur and professional sport. Now, because of all this, I predicted it before, PAL's Lottie Tour will probably be attended at record numbers this year, just because I have this strange feeling that by the time we all get to WAF, if they keep banning people at the rate they are, most of us won't be allowed to compete anyway. Now the bottom 8 in Kingston Open is coming up as well, and that's not until April the 27th, but everyone seems to be talking about it. Some guys are more active on social media than others, and we see that I think the most active guy on YouTube is the French Arm Wrestling King, and I enjoy his videos. They're starting to get more and more crazy as the event gets closer. I'm hoping that he makes a good show of it, and that kind of thing continues for him after this is all done. The rest of the guys could probably step up their game a little bit. I do like what John and Devin are doing with their videos. As far as building up the matches, I think it's going to be a great time for all those involved. And if they keep beefing up that prize money, maybe I'll make a trip out there myself. If you haven't subscribed to my Patreon channel yet, it's patreon.com/MrSB. Special content for Patreon members. I'd like to thank Justin Cerulik. If I'm not pronouncing that right, please feel free to correct me. Kenny Weaver, you're the two guys right now. I see Bryce is on there as a follower. Shout out to you guys. Hope you enjoy what's happening behind the scenes on that page. And any future training videos, if you can break it down into specifics, I would love to shoot those videos for you guys and put them on the YouTube channel. But as far as shooting entire routines in a whole, that is a very daunting task. I am to the point now where I'm training almost every day, maybe one day off out of a 2-week period, but my workouts are very different. So stay tuned for that, or rather, I look forward to your requests as far as that goes. And yeah, if you guys sign up for a certain level on Patreon, I will actually oversee your training for you. So there is that option. That's all for today's video, guys. It was a short one, just a quick few snippets. Back to the regular schedule next week, where a Monday video comes out and a Thursday interview comes out. I'm going to be breaking up the Norton video into some smaller segments for you to enjoy, and I'll see you guys on Monday.